It's with deep sadness that we announce the death of our dear husband, father, brother, uncle, and friend, Albert Alexander of Bellevue, Vieux, who passed away at his residence on Thursday, 6 July 2023. He was 59 years old. Left to mourn his wife, Claret Brown Alexander of Bellevue, Vieux, 4 children, Shelda London of Castries, Dudley Edward in Antigua, Jason St. Romain of Bellevue, Vieux, Kenya St. Romain, owner of Kane's Tasty Eats of Bellevue, Vieux, granddaughters, Navia Jada Edward in Antigua, Diane St. Romain of Bellevue, 5 sisters, Anita Griffith, Anne Griffith, both of St. John USVI, Morella Prince of Bellevue, Vieux, Anastasia Jean-Baptiste of St. Thomas USVI, Felicia Joseph of Soufrière. 5 brothers, Alexander Polion in the USVI, Francis Louis King in Bermuda, Peter Alexander of Bellevue, Gerald Alexander in the U.S., Marcus Jean-Baptiste of Monrepo. Nieces, Marciana Griffith and family in Atlanta, Georgia, Beata Griffith and family in St. John's, Florencia Prince and family of Bellevue, Vieux, Coletta Prince and family in New York, Marilyn Prince and family in the U.S., Marie Prince and family of Bellevue, Telsha Prince and family in New York, Francisca Lewis of New York, Pearl Lewis of Babonneau, teacher at the Grocery Primary School, Juanita Walcott and family, employed with the National Insurance Corporation, Bernice Alexander and family in New York, Shandy Alexander and family in New York, Ermin Alexander and family of Cedar Heights, V4, Jada Alexander in the United Kingdom, Leisha Polion and family in Canada, Velma Polion and family in St. Thomas, Jazzy Kiara Jean-Baptiste of Monrepo, Janelle Lamontagne and family of Soufrière, Janika Lamontagne and family of Soufrière, Janalia Lamontagne and family of Soufrière, Angel Charlemagne and family of Soufrière, Danzella Joseph of Soufrière, Lee Kyla Jean-Baptiste of Atlanta, Rosanna Jean-Baptiste of St. Thomas. Nephews, Steve Prince and family in Canada, Alvin Prince and family of Bellevue, Kenny Prince of Bellevue, Canis Prince and family in St. John, USVI, Darren Prince and family of Bellevue, Alpheus Alexander and family, Alex Alexander and family, Andre Alexander, all of Bellevue, V4, Stefan Lewis of Trois-Pitons, employed with the Government Information Technology Services JITS, Kenroy Alcindor and family, Joshon Alcindor and family, all of the U.S., Marcus K. Lewis of Castries, employed with the Government of St. Lucia, Crown Lands, Leon K. Jean-Baptiste of Monrepo, employee of Wasco, Gilbert Griffith and family in New York, Maxentius Griffith and family in St. John, Augustine Griffith and family in Philadelphia, USA, John Griffith and family in St. John. Stepchildren, Castleyn Brown, who was also his adopted daughter, Nasa Brown and Andy Brown, both of Grace V4, adopted grandson, Caleb Sammy of Bellevue, adopted brothers, Louis John of St. Croix, Edward Bellas and family in St. Croix, daughter-in-law, Ginny Edward in Antigua, mother-in-law, Rosanna Brown of Auger, sisters-in-law, Doreen Lewis in Bermuda, Aurelia Greenaway of St. Thomas, Tricia Jean-Baptiste of Monrepo, Kathy Brown of Auger, Glenda Hyacinth of New Orleans, brothers-in-law: Peter Jean-Baptiste of St. Thomas, George Griffith of St. John, Daniel Joseph, also known as El Mundo of Soufrière, Julian Brown of Grace, V4. Aunts: Agatha O'Brien and family, Juliana O'Brien, also known as Nana, and family, all of Bellevue, V4. Cousins: Uselta Jeffrey, also known as Roselle, and family, Teresa Jeffrey and family, Lincoln O'Brien and family, all of Bellevue, V4. Eugenie Paul Mooney of Cedar Heights, V4. Coletta Eugene and family of Auger, Eileen and family of Auger, Sylvia and family of New York, Magdalene Maxwell, Moise Eugene and family of Grace and Bellevue, Antonius Walter of Peru, Judith and family of Barbados, the Paul family of Grace, the Francis family of Grace and Auger, the Charlery family of Bellevue and Grace, children of his deceased cousin Jones George of Ravenel in Choiseul, children of his deceased cousin Riti Hippolyte of Zeno Soufrière, children of his deceased aunt Matilda Emmanuel of England, children of deceased Leo Maxwell of Bellevue. Best friends: Cletus Elliott of Orlando, Florida, Matthew Polion of Bellevue, Rosamond Aldonza of Bellevue. Also left to mourn: members of the 1963 Born Club of Bellevue, V4, Cheryl Eugene and family of Cedar Heights, V4, Cletisha Jameson, also known as One Forever, Janet Jeffrey and family of Bellevue, Francis Deflamon and family of Bellevue, Evancia Labadie, also known as C of Ancillary, Mabel Labadie of New York, Thomas Raymond, also known as Shake It of Bellevue, Cyrilia Lewis of Babonneau, Ansbert Frederick of Bellevue, Ivan Henry and family of Cedar Heights, V4, Miola Sherry of Bellevue, Noretta Antoine and family of Grace, V4, Derek and Monica of Bellevue, David of Montcayenne, Moise Eugene and family of Grace and Bellevue, owner of Nile Southwell Supermarkets, Joshua Vellenor and family, Countess Antoine of Grace, Emil and Brian Antoine of Grace, Teacap, Joseph Flood, Miss June, Mildred Henry of Bellevue, Ives London and family of Bellevue, Paddy of Total Health Care, Max and Linda Edward and families of Bellevue, Chauvin Simeon, also known as Sponge of Bellevue, employed of Lazarus Funeral Home, Alan London of the USVI, Owen and Colon of the Guyanese Restaurant V4, the Alexander family of Angers, Micoud, Monopole, the Emmanuel family of Angers, Micoud, Monopole, the Ferdinand family of Angers, Micoud, Monopole, the Polio family of Bellevue, V4, the Descant family of Lapointe, Monopole, the Charlery family of Monopole, the O'Brien family of Bellevue and V4, the Jeffrey family of Bellevue, V4. Special mention to Dr. Patrick Joseph, Dr. David Brathet, Dr. Ravi Chico, and all the nurses of the St. Jude Hospital who took care of him during his time of illness, Lance Sammy and Mr. Sugar, who drove him to his appointments, many other relatives, friends, acquaintances, both here and abroad, too numerous to mention. The funeral service for our beloved Albert Alexander will take place on Monday, 28 August 2023 at the St. Isidore's Roman Catholic Church at Bellevue at 11 a.m. And then the body will be laid to rest at the Michael O'Brien Private Cemetery. The body now lies at Lazarus Funeral Home, New Dock Road, V4. May his soul rest in perfect peace.